Hello everybody! Today we're talking about something extremely common, but something that not a lot of people see, and that is back and shoulder acne, aka Bacne. But before we get going, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I post 2 times a week. I'm probably going back to Wednesday and Sunday posting times. And obviously hit that bell button as well. We all know about the bell button now, right? You have to hit that bell button to make sure you're being notified when I upload a video. Apparently subscribing just isn't enough anymore. You have to do a lot more. I'm gonna call it Bacne just because it's easier than saying shoulder and back acne, and including chest acne as well. Like I said, it's extremely common. You just don't see it because people are pretty much always wearing clothes, which is nice. It's actually very common because just like our faces, our chest area and our back area produces a lot of sebum. However, it is a little bit different because the skin on our chest area and our back and shoulder area is a little bit thicker and more porous than that on the face in general, so that can actually lead to the spots and the acne becoming more like lesions, like bigger kind of cysts, if that makes sense. So they can be a lot more aggressive, a lot more painful, and a lot more difficult to get rid of. So there's a few easy ways we can prevent Bacne before I get into the whole product kind of side of it. Number 1, when showering, be sure to wash your hair before you wash your body. This is because there are certain ingredients in shampoos that can actually clog up the pores on the rest of your body. This is an ingredient that's in shampoos that kind of makes it cling to your hair, if that makes sense. So those soap suds going down your body can actually clog up your pores and leads to back and shoulder acne, Bacne. So what I personally like to do is obviously wash my hair first, but when I'm in the shower, I'll kind of like tilt my hair back and then wash it all that way, if that makes sense. So it all kind of slides off and doesn't really hit my body. But then if it does, I just go and cleanse the rest of my body, wash my body like I normally will. Other things that can clog up those pores are things like cleansing wipes, say after you're working out, if you had a sweaty day and you're just giving yourself a little quick wipe down, which I don't know if anybody does that. It's kind of gross, don't do that. Things like hairspray can also break you out on your body, so if you are getting ready, be sure to either be wearing a dressing gown or put a towel around your back, or even just a t-shirt if you get ready topless. I don't know if many of you guys do that. But yeah, just make sure you're covered before spraying everything on your hair. Also, if you are prone to Bacne, then what you can also do is just wear lighter clothing whilst you're having a breakout. So avoid kind of many mixed fabrics, go for 100% cotton kind of materials, just light, airy stuff. That's gonna help kind of reduce that sebum and sweating. Also, what I personally found is a lot of products that worked on my face actually worked on my body as well, but in kind of like a different way. So the most obvious one and pretty much the easiest one is to use your normal shower gel. Try using sensitive ones if you are breaking out, and then your tea tree oil. And all I do, without using like a loofah or anything like that, because they can contain a lot of bacteria, in your palm pour out a little bit of the shower gel, put in a few drops of tea tree oil, then just scrub away with your hands in the areas where you have those spots and acne. You may not want to do this on the rest of your body because I don't know about you guys, but using any kind of tea tree in the private area feels like death. It feels like it's coming off. If that makes sense. It feels like I've been chopped up down there. It's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. One thing that also really works for me, as much as we don't want to completely dry out the skin, it's kind of okay to dry out those pussy lesions. If your spots are quite pussy, it's a good idea to try and dry them out. So I used to shower at night if I did have a bit of a breakout, like quite a bad breakout going on. And then I would apply a clay mask or a mud-based mask because I found that this would help draw out the impurities as well as dry up nicely without leaving any irritation or scarring. So obviously, shower at night, put this on, let that dry, then wash it off with the morning shower. One of my favorites for that would be the Oil Control Face Mask by Bulldog. You just take a small amount of this and then dab on your spot, let that dry. Another good one would be the Lab Series Urban Blue Detox Clay Mask. I found that this did all the jobs of a clay mask without the drying out sensation. So yes, very, very good. And then for you guys in India, the Oil Clear Mud Face Pack Mask will do the job just fine. And of course, you can just use direct spot treatments. One of my favorite that I've talked about before is the Body Shop Tea Tree Direct Spot Treatment. But you can check out all my favorite spot treatment videos here, wherever the card is going to be. But one of my favorites at the moment is the Etude House AC Cleanup. And this is like the stuff you used to put on your body when you had chicken pox or measles or whatever you call them. It's basically a direct spot treatment with kind of like 2 different clarifying and refreshing layers. You just put the cotton pad right into the bottom of this product, pull it out without shaking it up, and then apply that onto your spots. You'll find that one little dab goes quite a long way. And again, I find that this helps dry out those spots without any kind of damage afterwards, if that makes sense. So it's a safe drying solution, I would say, and a very good overnight spot treatment. But that's it, cheap and cheerful today, guys. Really quick and to the point. I hope that helped. If you guys have any other questions, I always try to answer them within the first 24 hours of posting the video. If you guys have any tips and tricks as well for back, shoulder and chest acne, leave that all in the comments down below. Share with each other. Share products that have worked for you. But that is it for now, guys. I will see you next time.